Alright, we're back. We took a short break. I played and I was desperate for a song with like orchestration after that. So I played the Final Fantasy Prelude.
And I played Flynn, Colleen Ballinger's son, singing her vlog intro as a 2-year-old. And it's the cutest thing you'll ever hear in your entire life. Go watch a recent vlog of hers as long as it's still April. And you'll hear it. I love it.
Anyway, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. God. I'm so scared. Don't play it.
My energy is gone now. It ruined my energy.
Just the thought that stupid song's gonna come up again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what too. Oh God, it's still me. I was having an existential crisis over here.
We're
There's
trying.
be another clue somewhere in this footage. Oh God, don't make me watch it again.
Very well. Let's inspect the video once more.
No, I'm looking for more now.
The locker wasn't locked, Mr. Wright. Please pour out the cause for
Oh,
this.
it's the glove. Okay, I know exactly what it is.
No, we're not listening to it.
Oh, you muted it. I didn't even notice. I was like, wow, babe, all right.
Yeah, I muted the TV the second the footage started. And I'm gonna unmute it the second we're back. We're back. There you go. Okay. There. Alright. There we go. Please watch closely. This is just a continuation of the part I showed you earlier. Oh, thank God, no song. I did unmute it, so you know. Every time I hear a note of that song, I'm going to press mute. I have the remote in hand.
He does.
What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. Ooh my. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors open. How badly are you at opening doors? I have to fall and roll great distance. Okay.
I didn't do that.
We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with. What do you mean?
Stuff.
Sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door?
Sure, dude.
Inserted?
Inserted, you say?
Like Edgeworth into you?
Or you into Edgeworth?
Read the Bible!
Imagine the judge just yells that. He's like, inserted? Read the Bible! Sickening!
You know, we went back to my place and we read the Bible. This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor.
Oh, we have music.
At least it's not that song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir.
How it's tucked into your... I don't...
Are you a real person?
No!
Well, the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door.
Also, if he was saying something and it cut him off, wasn't me.
It did. He did, and I don't care.
Okay.
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. What could possibly do that? It would need to be an insulator. Imagine someone who doesn't know what an insulator was playing this game. Yes, an insulator, but at the crime scene. There just might have been something that fits the description. But, sir, by insulator, don't you mean... I think I finally got this figured out.
Took you long enough, nice.
Very well, will defense please present the relevant evidence?
Yep.
You got it. What was this insulator that was stuck in the locker door?
Oh, right, I actually freaking have it.
Right, we have a court record.
We have a freaking piece of evidence.
I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove.
Hey guys, what does rubber do?
But we can't be sure that was in the victim's locker. Actually, we can. It has a tag that says SO9 incident. Actually, it says SO911.
Means it's the 11th piece of evidence.
The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker.
Maybe don't say that. You were already on trial once.
Is this not so, Officer Meekins? Sir. It would appear so, sir. Dude, stand up straight. Order, order, order! So we believe then that the victim, whom the witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman?
I finally understand what he's choking himself with. So
It's his lanyard.
It's the lanyard with the badge, and the handcuffs are attached to it. So all he's doing is grabbing the bottom of the handcuffs and pulling.
No, I think he's actually like going down like this, and it's getting stuck. And when he pulls his arm up to salute, or like he's pulling his arm to do something, and it gets stuck, and like that, and he doesn't realize it. Like
maybe, but regardless, he's grabbing the handcuffs.
yeah,
and
it's like clearly around his
pulling.
wrist, though. I think. Whom this?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you
read
I read
that?
it. I read it. Do not be misled, Your Honor. Usually, if it's like we're done with the conversation, I'll just read I'll reread it to keep it going. I've done it a couple times. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
I know, but sometimes you don't read it initially, so.
The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more. The victim in this video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this.
Yeah, for fork's sake.
What?
Please
Officer
tell me
Meekins,
he just brings out
Please
Goodman.
testify about this. Sir, me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this the joke?
Am I being punked?
Phoenix, you should know, Edgeworth doesn't have humor.
That's true.
Very well, begin your testimony. Dude.
Do you ever just, like...
Have a headache?
Yeah, but do you ever just, like, you want to be done with a part of something so bad so you can get to the next part?
It's... Dude, every time I watch the Speed Racer movie, like, I just want to be done. When they're doing, like, the dramatic explanation about the whole Fuji thing with Royalton and Speed, and there's the stupid Spritle scenes in between. I just want those to goddamn end, so we could get to the part you care about.
Yep, that's what I'm feeling.
Because they're so bad. There's one other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use the ID card, sir.
You can find ID cards literally anywhere.
When ID card is used, there's a record of it.
Detective Gumshoe, come testify that you're on your third ID card.
At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card.
And also, let us present the thing that shows that he was probably going to write down that he lost his ID card. As evidenced by the fact that he couldn't friggin' remember what his ID number was.
An ID card record. I see. Add the ID card record right here, Your Honor. The ID used at 5:14 is that of the victim.
5:15?
Just before the crime, Yes, without doubt, this is the victim's ID.
Yep.
However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room? This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. I guess that's why it's so small.
I was about to say, okay, there's our explanation for why there's, like, literally nothing in here.
Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff.
That is so Alright, throat, with that weird noise.
That's so specific.
Yeah, that's so motherforkin' specific.
Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end. Oh, sorry. I realized that after the fact.
Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference.
Are we switching who does whose voices?
No, I just
I
wanted
would like
to
a
sass
break.
you.
There's only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon. It's, It is very weird to me that there's, like... I guess it makes sense because is such a specific thing that you kind of want something for. But also, there was evidence from, the Edgeworth case. The Turnabout Goodbyes in there, too. There was the metal detector and Gumshoe's fishing rod.
Well, I think that's just because Gumshoe wanted to store that stuff in there.
Well, it was technically evidence.
Yeah.
So it had to be stored there. But, like, the reason that...
Maybe it's, like, anything that involves, like, an official, not even just a police officer.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it seems odd, because that case technically did involve two different prosecutors. Mm-hmm. Right, I see. Now let's move on to the cross-examination. Imagine, like, someone was watching the Rise from the Ashes before watching, the Turnabout Goodbyes and, like, spoilers. One must use the ID card. When ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card.
Is this the statement that I present the thing with?
I have no idea.
Well, we got some life.
We have a life.
Not that. That!
Can I submit to chief of police? Oh, you got it.
There we go. Okay, cool.
I was worried you were going to present too soon. Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir.
Really? Not even if I order you?
I have the victim's ID card right here. How did you get past, like, the police academy if you're not good at waiting? Like, that's not a good sign. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense.
No.
When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. It's so nice to have like songs with orchestration. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present.
I was about to say, Phoenix, are you just going to ignore what I actually presented?
It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID. Imagine you present something and he just never shows it.
Yeah.
A lost item report? It's only half completed. But it shows Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess. You believe this something to be his ID card, right?
Damn tootin'.
I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Order! Order! So now, what does this all mean?
Imposter.
It can only mean one thing. Doesn't require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card.
The true murderer.
Dun, 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 dun. Order! 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 Does the prosecution have a response?
Do we have a picture of...
Of what?
Just looking. We don't. Dang it.
What are you looking for a picture of?
I was looking for a picture of Marshall.
Does the prosecution have a response?
Can you pull up a picture of Marshall real quick? I don't want to Google it. There could be spoilers if I Google it. I have only one thing to say to the defense. You are stupid. I hate you. Fuck me later. Brave, Mr. Wright. Brave. Oh, bravo! I thought he said brave.
You also could have just gone to his profile, you know.
What?
Court record. Right bumper.
Oh my god, I forgot we had this. Holy shirt, dude!
Thinks he's a cowboy.
Forgot we had this. Does it tell us everyone's ages this time? Okay, cool. So we got a main man 24s. We got a stupid idiot number 30. We got beautiful Bab 16. 29.
She's younger than Gumshoe?
Wait, they're 13 years apart? Damn, that's
A lot.
That's a lot. No wonder they don't have that close. Well, she doesn't have that close relationship with her, but she has a close relationship to her.
Yeah.
Idolization.
Yeah.
We got
She's
31.
older than Gumshoe?
We got 33.
He makes sense.
We got 65.
He is very old.
We got 46. Forever 36.
I feel like
We got 22.
I feel like that just say deceased.
He's a good man, and he's a good man.
Ha!
Anyway.
Allow me to summarize the defense's arguments. At 5:15 on the day of the crime... What?
Sing the song.
The man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the lock in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card.
How are you gonna try
Am
to
I
prove
correct
that
so
I'm wrong?
far, Mr. Wright?
Because I already know how to fix this.
Yes? What's he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also a fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder.
Thank you.
That is... well, I guess that's right. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago, you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. This isn't going to end well. Well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove. Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. Explain yourself, because I certainly don't get what the hell is happening.
Still thinking about that bento.
Defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place. That looks like a murder, though.
That looks like a humping. It also does not look like a murder because he still has his knife in his hand.
I know, but it looks like he's trying to strangle him. This is what I was trying to get at before you said it looks like a humping.
Oh.
At the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So, the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot.
Yes, we...
At the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant.
I don't know why. This is the exact same thing that happens in the other game. But something about this one just makes me like so bored. So irritated. I think it's that they're not voice acting themselves.
The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness. Observe the moment the defendant used the murder weapon.
Yeah, Phoenix, you dug your own grave there, but it's okay. We had to get there anyway.
We have to get to the truth.
The truth!
I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning.
Yep.
Edgeworth
is smart.
This game does wear on your voice very fast.
Yours, not mine.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this game very much likes its male cast and does not care about females. The end.
We need less dicks and more tits.
Agreed.
The evidence in the activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered.
So
Who
I like that other
exactly
game.
was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However...
Squeeze.
Ah, don't squish me.
Squeeze. Squeeze your shoulder.
She's choking me.
Squeeze your kiki. Squeeze your nose.
I'm being attacked. Police, Meekins, get your cuffs.
Squeeze.
However...
Squeeze your finger. He was like, where's my squishes?
The trial purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Thank you, that's what we were trying to get to. My bad, sorry, microphone.
Just so, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something or else, Lana. Beep.
What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess?
Honestly, I don't want to object because this is where it needs to go. Do I have to object?
I don't know, it's been a while. I would say, while it's where you need to go, I feel like there's still more to examine.
Okay.
Plus, we have to hear an objection. One moment, Your Honor.
I figure you have to object when it gives you the option because, like, I feel like it wouldn't give you the option to just not object if...
I think there's certain points...
There would just be no reason.
I think there's certain points where if you play your cards too soon, it kicks you right in the stomach.
Probably. But, I think usually when it says, like, wait and see what happens or object, generally you want to object because otherwise it wouldn't give you the freaking option.
What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven.
No, I'm objecting to the specifics of what I
just
not.
Thomas walked right into the prosecution's trap.
What?
What are you talking about?
No, I'm sorry.
This cross-examination has proven only one thing and one thing only.
I said what? So I was like, I said it.
The security video did not show the actual murder.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad you clarified.
Thanks. Wow.
I was worried it did.
I was worried it did and we missed it.
And look, he's dead.
Poor dude.
It's both like better without the song and weirder.
Sorry.
Stop
I just
doing.
realized how weird of a sound it made.
Yeah, so you decided to put it right next to the mic. However, it cannot be said that that is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. I'm gonna put the remote down. I keep messing with it. Specifically, large amounts of blood tracers are found in the evidence room.
Yeah, which is interesting because, I mean, if he came in from that way, he could have, like, while the camera wasn't on him, like, put his hand on there, like, steady himself, and then kept walking. But theoretically, he left through that other way.
What other way?
Like, either around the back or out a different way.
There's only one exit.
Okay, so then he hid. And we don't have the footage of him leaving. But,
Specifically, large amount of blood tracers are found in the evidence room.
I forgot what I was trying to say now. You distracted me from my own brain.
I just pointed out something that you should know, that there's only one exit.
Well, yeah, but I was saying either he went out a different exit, or he hid or looped back. Like, I was just saying, it's like, regardless, we don't see him leave, is what I was trying to get at.
Yeah,
and then,
I get.
And then the rest of my train of thought left because you had to interrupt me.
To make sure you understood something. I was just trying to make sure, like, that
I know.
The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter. I feel like lockers should be on both sides of this room.
For sure.
Mr. Edgeworth, I mean, cops die a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
Maybe not in Japan, LA.
Japanifornia. If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand.
Mr. Wright! Do you mean... I thought that! Stop reading my brain!
Your Honor, defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh? Whom do you have in mind? Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name.
No period. Yeah, okay.
Before deciding whether or not to comply. Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have testify, what is his or her name? I think it's the only time in this game you have to present a profile. Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? Can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel like we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare.
Yes, fall into my trap, you hoe. You think that's what Phoenix thinking? He's like, yes, fall into my trap, you silly little goose.
He's gonna hate hearing about how me bragging about this when we get home later. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess. It only takes 20 minutes while the witness is subpoenaed. I need 10 more minutes to find Mr. Starr. For lunch, that is. Nothing else. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court is now in recess. I'm going to go play on the slide.
Whee! Lana's like, I wanted to play on the swings. Alright, so that took an hour and a half.
It did. We had to look through that video so many times.
Mm-hmm. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What do you mean?
You called for Jake Marshall.
Yes, I did.
It seems you've figured everything out.
I haven't figured anything out. Phoenix doesn't know anything, ever.
Phoenix doesn't know anything. But the people controlling Phoenix know things.
We know everything. Phoenix knows nothing.
Yeah.
We are gods above him.
That's kind of how these games work.
It's like you have everything figured out.
It's like just in case, by some weird, crazy coincidence, someone playing this doesn't have anything figured out. They want to make sure nothing is spoiled for them and that they can figure it out on their own.
Yeah.
Or be shocked as it is revealed.
Mana,
you're the one who knows everything. You pout.
Emma.
I hate people who are smarter than me.
You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? You're so mean. This is where our age difference is coming into play. Nah. Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you, and you're being a widow bench. I'm a sexy widow bench.
No. She's 16.
That was supposed to be Emma
Read
impersonating
the Bible.
Lana.
Read the Bible.
Impersonating Lana.
No.
Sorry, let me make it more clear. I'm a sexy widow bench. I don't recall ever asking for his protection.
That's a very good impersonation of me.
I'm quite impressed, Emma. Are you sure you don't want to be an actor when you get older?
How can you be so cold? Like ice in the wind.
I mean, you have that.
Wherefore art thou, sister?
I mean, you have
Maybe I
that.
will be an actor.
You have that thick jacket. I figured you'd be a little bit warmer.
Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me?
Seriously, you should really go into acting. Stop with the science BS.
She cries on cue, and it's
Yeah.
and she's like, and it's like impressive.
Impressive. All right.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. It's the cops.
You're always interrupting something, Gumshoe. But we love you, so it's okay. Please, for the love of God, take the pen out from behind your ear.
Those guys have not moved since for an hour and a half.
Nope. They don't move.
Are we sure those aren't just statues? Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
No, it's chill. No, come back. No.
Wait, detective, it's later.
It is. Technically.
I mean, every moment after when they say later is technically later. Got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all around while on duty. To top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
Yeah. Sorry, detective.
You better be, pal. Hey. I did see that, Chief Prosecutor Sky.
I was literally,
Did the song just change?
for some reason I had to check that I wasn't pressing A there. I was like, this isn't me, right? The game's doing this? It's not me?
I'm not
Okay.
doing this. That's okay.
That's okay. So have you brought what I asked?
Oh, it's the cops. You made this, right?
My apologies, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request.
My name. I think that's illegal, technically.
Yep.
In a million years where I thought it was you who asked me. Can I borrow you to bring me the SO9 incident files? I need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SO9 incident.
Oh, someone's thinking.
Lana, that's...
I thought
Yeah, duh. I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them. Study. See all these colorful tabs? Not important. Read the whole damn thing.
in the
No
30-minute
skipping!
recess. I can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, were witness in that case.
What?
Miss Sky was a witness?
Thanks for telling us.
Files for the Joe Dark killings. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders.
Speak for yourself. I live on this.
Oh, what? Now that I've brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me? Emma, but why? Why is your name in here?
What? My name's in there? I don't know. Unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, This SL9 incident. Is that when Uncle
No.
murdered
No.
people?
Shush. Trust me. This is a moment you're gonna want.
That's the classification number the police filed it under. Was this when their parents died? 2 years ago. The rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings. I love when they spell names with an E at the end for no reason. It's my favorite.
The Joe Dark? No. No. That's over with. No.
Emma, wait! She ran away.
I was trying to do a fade out of a runaway, but okay.
Yeah, to fade out, you need to put more emotion in at the start. You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere.
Oh, Gumshoe never showed you, sweet Petey Pie.
Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. Jake Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth.
Yay, PTSD!
Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence.
Ow. Phoenix.
Listen.
In forever, when did you ever think this was a coincidence? When? At what point? When? It never was. You are bad at your job. Good thing we're controlling you, because Jesus Christ, Phoenix. Can you imagine if Phoenix had to do this on his own? Idiot. He'd be dead. He'd be on the floor dead. He'd be on that couch back there, bleeding out. Just bleh.
How did he get cut?
Don't ask questions. He'd stupid it up somehow, and he'd be dead on that couch. Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. Hope you got through all of these pages.
You haven't even looked at it yet. Better take a good look at this file.
Yeah, let's take a good look at this file
Next
as
time.
we're going into the freaking trial, okay?
You didn't even look at the goddamn file.
Didn't even look at it. Too busy. People were distracting.
Yep. No, let's be clear. You were just like, you were so focused on like not giving a
Shirt.
No. I mean, like, in the world, like, in the Phoenix Wright world, he was too distracted by everyone else doing things
I love
to
how
read it.
Here's the thing. You were so excited about serial murder, and then you didn't read the file.
Oh, wait. Was I supposed to read it while they were talking?
Yes, you could have checked in the core record.
I thought it wanted me to wait until, because they were doing plot.
You could have checked.
Oh, I could've checked already?
Hell, Phoenix actually read it more than you because he read all the names in it, including Lana, Emma, Jake Marshall, Angel Starr.
Do I get to read the whole thing?
Yes!
Really?
You have the file!
I get to read that whole giant stack?
Well, you get to read the what the case was. And, all the victims and and all the people involved.
I was so excited
you
to
wanted
read the
to read
gritty
a full
details. I wanted to see what a real, police report would look like in this game. I was so excited.
You'll learn more about it later. Alright, I've been the game hero. She's been, a fool.
I've been a fool!
You were so excited about serial killings.
I was excited.
And then you
I forgot that when you're in there, you can still look at stuff. In my brain, I was like, you can only do that when you're in the trial room. So right now, this is just I'm just pressing A, and that's all I can do.
Oh my god.
We'll
see you guys next time.
Man, I'm so sad now.